Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. My name is Sadia Memon, very close pronunciation. I am an attorney and a resident of the Cobb County area, as well as a board member of a group called Council for American Islamic Relations, Georgia chapter. I am coming here to speak today with regards to an important update sent out by Cobb County Schools on October 13th, addressing an international threat issued by Hamas. The notice addressed student safety while acknowledging there is no reason to believe the threat has anything to do with our own school, but school officials sent it out anyways. The update, at best, was irresponsible. At worst, it was fear-mongering. The notification's specific mention of Hamas endangers and makes Cobb County school students vulnerable to being targeted for bullying. It also brings irrational and unwarranted fears to students and parents alike. On October 15th, just 2 days after Cobb County Schools issued the important update, a young 6-year-old Palestinian Muslim child was stabbed 26 times in Chicago by a 71-year-old man admitting that it was in response to the actions of Hamas. In wartime, students and parents alike share reports and spread information, sometimes false, consequently villainizing entire groups of people. Schools should not be part of stoking these fears. When schools exaggerate threats by Hamas or any other terrorist organization relating to the Middle East, they are participating in creating an environment of anti-Muslim sentiment, which puts Arab, Muslim, and immigrant children in danger. And it also goes against schools' objective and ability to provide an important, informed, and impartial education to all of the students that it serves. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Sarah Karashi, to be followed by Nazia Kandaza.
Hi, my name is Sarah Qureshi, and I am a Cobb County mother of 3. I am here to address my utter shock at the alert sent out by the school district on October 13th, which is responsible for spreading dangerous misinformation and fanning the flames of an already delicate situation. This plays into Islamophobic propaganda that has already taken the life of an innocent 6-year-old boy in Chicago named Wadia Al-Fayoum only because he was Palestinian and Muslim. I would like Cobb County to take the necessary steps to correct the stance taken in this message, as this unbalanced and biased stance is harmful to your reputation and, more importantly, to the numerous students, staff, and faculty within your district who identify as a Muslim. I've already heard from numerous friends in the district that their innocent children have been called terrorists, Hamas, and other derogatory terms. I would like to remind you of your obligations to ensure a safe school environment for all students and to ensure that no student faces bullying, discrimination, or harassment. The Muslim families in your district are highly educated and accomplished, and our children are contributing in a huge part to your school ratings. Your PR stunt caused you to lose credibility and respect in many of our eyes. While the school board mentioned a fake threat in its alert, it forgot to mention that Gaza is facing a humanitarian crisis with over 1.1 million Palestinian people displaced and cut off from all access to aid, food, water, and electricity, and almost 4,200 Palestinian children killed so far. These war crimes committed by Israel, including bombing a Christian hospital and using white phosphorus that burns people alive, has been verified by many organizations, including Human Rights Watch, United Nations, and Amnesty International. Let us keep all of the innocent women and children in our thoughts and prayers as we demand an end to this ongoing brutal genocide and ethnic cleansing campaign. Let's keep our children safe in Cobb County and not ignore the socio-political context when mentioning foreign organizations. Thank you so much.
Our next speaker is Nazia Kanzada, to be followed by Sana Salim.
Thank you. My surname is pronounced Kanzada. My name is Nazi Kanzada, and I'm the mother of a 5th grader in the Cobb County Elementary School system. I'm here today to let the school board know of my great disappointment at the CTLS alert that was sent out to us parents on October 13th at 9:25 a.m. that spoke of an international threat by Hamas. It later followed with, and I quote, "There is no reason to believe this threat has anything to do with our schools." When it had nothing to do with our schools, I asked the question then, why was this message sent out? It was not only irresponsible, since it wasn't substantiated with any kind of specific evidence of threat to Cobb County, but it was also fear-mongering, sensationalized, and incredibly distressing for every single Cobb County parent. I want the school board to know that this message mentioning Hamas has directly resulted in hate, harassment, and bullying threats directed towards Cobb Muslim and Arab students and their families, including myself. Muslim Cobb County parents were anxious and terrified to send their children to school the following day because of the backlash towards Muslim students. This is due to the rampant ignorance prevalent with Americans equating Hamas with Muslims, which is both insulting and discriminatory. It's embarrassing that such a huge educational entity as yourself will widely spread such misinformation and endanger
30 seconds.
Thank you. Both its respect and credibility. This not only affects the reputation of our school district, but directly harms marginalized students, and especially those who are Muslim. I implore the board to be more vigilant and sensitive with the terminology they use, especially those that carry bias for Muslim students. And I ask the board to condemn any forms of Islamophobia and anti-Semitism in our school district and be safe for all Cobb County students. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Sana Salim, to be followed by Karat Wakas.
My name is Sana Salim, and I'm a parent of children in Cobb County School District for past decade. I'm here to express my disappointment, disbelief at the Cobb County School District, the second largest school district in the state of Georgia, for issuing an alert based on completely unverified claims that Hamas has issued a threat against U.S. citizens on U.S. soil. I was aware of this email, and after school on Friday, my child told me that he was advised by a concerned educator to ignore the kids who will tease him. Him, being a proud, confident Muslim child, responded that the Cobb County School District should be more concerned about drugs instead of threats of Hamas. My son has been called terrorist in the past, but this Friday he was questioned about Hamas and jokingly said to me, "Is Hamas the new word for terrorist?" I'm blessed to have a wonderful and exceptional Cobb County teachers and admins who love and educate my kids, but so disappointed at Cobb County School District for making this statement and adding fuel to the Islamophobia. I don't want my child or any Muslim child to go through what I went through during the Iraq War as a student. For those who don't learn from history, they're doomed to repeat it. And that's the reason I'm here, express my concerns so that history does not repeat and every Cobb County child is safe. Thank you for your time.
Our next speaker is Karat Wakas, to be followed by Meher John.
Hello, I'm a mom of 3 kids residing in Cobb County. In response to the email from Cobb County schools regarding the misinformation about Hamas targeting schools, I, as a concerned mother, want to emphasize the severe impact this can have on our Muslim children and the feelings of insecurity it may generate. Such a misinformation can lead to increased fear, anxiety, and a sense of isolation among Muslim students. It's essential for us as a community to come together to support these children and ensure that they feel safe and valued in their schools. Promoting open dialogue, understanding, and education is crucial to combating such misconceptions and fostering a more inclusive and harmonious environment for all students, regardless of their backgrounds or beliefs. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Meher John, to be followed by Abdullah Jafari.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Meher John, and I stand before you today as a Cobb County mother, deeply troubled by the recent alert sent by the Cobb County School District on October 13th, 2023. The issuance of an alert based on unverified and unsubstantiated claims regarding threats from Hamas against U.S. citizens on U.S. soil has caused significant concern and disbelief. It has inadvertently led to the propagation of misinformation and poses a direct threat to the well-being of the numerous Muslim and Arab students within the district. These marginalized students are already vulnerable to peer-to-peer bullying and discrimination, and this unwarranted alert only serves to exacerbate their sense of vulnerability and isolation. In light of these developments, it is imperative for the school board to approach these sensitive matters with the utmost caution and sensitivity. Such actions, albeit unintentional, can perpetuate fear and discrimination, creating an unsafe and unwelcoming environment for students. It is essential that the district takes proactive measures to ensure that all students, particularly those from minority backgrounds, feel supported and protected within the educational setting. I urge the district authorities to prioritize a thorough understanding of any future situations before disseminating information to avoid any unwarranted panic and fear among students and their families. I strongly believe that it is our collective responsibility to foster an inclusive and nurturing educational environment for all students, regardless of their cultural or religious
30
backgrounds.
seconds.
Thank you. Let us work together to create a safe space where all students feel valued, respected, and accepted. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Abdullah Jafari, to be followed by Zakir Syed.
Thank you for the opportunity. My wife Anjum and I, we are new to Georgia and even newer to Cobb County after living in Texas for 32 years. And we love it here. But the alert that we read was a big disappointment. It is based on misinformation, and it is not going to do any good. We as Americans have to live together with love and harmony. We do not want to repeat what we did based on lies in 2003 and attacked Iraq. We have to create situations here where we all live as good Americans. So please do not send any alerts which creates hate. Thank you so much.
Our next speaker is Zakir Syed, to be followed by Nathaniel.
Good afternoon. I'm Zakir Syed, proud resident of Marietta City, and I have 3 children who go to Cobb County School. I'm also here to express my concern about the email message that was sent on October 13th. As a parent, it caused unnecessary panic, hysteria, and confusion. As a Muslim, I see it as another attempt to further spread the Islamophobic rhetoric, compromising safety of our community, and flaming hate in our greater community. It's always best to take all threats seriously, but first, consult with your local, state, and federal authorities to verify and get necessary guidance before acting on it. You are the leaders of our education system. We entrust you with the highest honor and responsibility of developing our children's future. The worst would be to see the same leaders playing into the false narrative and spreading propaganda messages to compromise the integrity, safety, security of our community that you serve. I hope you understand my concern. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, that was our final speaker.
Thank you.